Hello everybody, it's Kathleen from Crafting Time. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm on just a little bit later. What's going on with my stand here? Everybody, Kathleen from... There we go. Alright, so yesterday we made our junk journal, right? We made it with our pockets. We added a little bit of front, a little bit of back. And I added a little pocket, but it's not full yet, guys. And it's not it's not cute. Junk journals take time to make. So you have to allow yourself time. Now, we got the initiated part done, right? We got the book. We got the envelopes in. This was the envelope style. So now let's make it kind of cute and at least get the pockets in tonight. Your journal can be filled as you go. Now, depending on how you're doing your pockets, like I made a little envelope here. This is a little envelope right here. So I put an envelope there. I put a little bead on that. We can put some wordage up here, or maybe we could even add another little pocket. Pockets aren't hard to make, and you can just use scrap paper. That's all this is scrap paper. And you can make a small little pocket. First you fold your paper into a square. Okay, then you cut that off to make it a square. And I did not turn my hot glue on. I probably should do that. Just a sec. I have things all over the place here. And we'll use hot glue and possibly tack glue. Hello there, Patricia. So you got your square. You're going to bring these 2 points to the center and have them, I like to have them touch just a little bit past each other, and then I take my finger, which I call my bone, because that's really what my fingers are. So you have it looking like so. Simple. At the top, you're going to fold it right at these points here. You can see where you folded. You're going to fold this a little bit past you're going to fold it right up to the other line. So if you fold, I got to explain it right, or you'll mess up, and that's okay. So this one's going to fold just a little bit past your corners, a little bit. Okay, a little bit past. So as you can see, you're going to fold it down just a bit. You can see how it's just folded a little bit at your corners, right? Now some people like to fold this and this to meet halfway. I don't do that. So I got that folded. I take this point here and I tip it back just inside. It's going to be a small little bend. I bent it crooked, so just a minute. A small bend. You see that? It's right here. It's a small little bend. We're making a small little envelope here, right? Now tip it inside. Very simple. Okay? Now this part, again, you're going to fold that just down past the edge. Again, leaving just a little bit on the edges. It just saves on folding. So now you have a cute little envelope. Look how small that is and how easy that was. No problem, right? Okay, so now I'm fixing my corners, making sure they're all nice and tight before I add any glue or tape. I left my tape over there, so let me just quick grab it. I like to use a little tape on them. And, oh, I need my other tape as well. Alright, so I made that little pocket. Doesn't matter if it has a little paint in it, so what? It's a scrapbook, right? So I'm going to take a little piece of tape. It's probably too big for the envelope. Open this up and put that tape right down at this fold. Right there. Fold this side over. Fold that side over. Now this one is going to get folded right up here. And now it's nice and taped. Perfect. Now, I got my colors in here, so I don't want to take my papers out, okay? Because I did color coordinate my things. So I think I might just add this one right up here at the top. Got something there. Now you can use hot glue. My hot glue is not quite ready, but we're going to just make it work. Now I'm going to put this one just kind of like right at the top here, just for fun. So now I have two little pockets here. One here, maybe I put a gold coin there. One here that I can add something in this little pocket. Now I made this pocket pretty tight. It's not a very deep pocket. And then at the bottom, maybe I want to add some words. I don't have a whole lot of wordage things. Let me rephrase. I have a lot of things that have a lot of words. I just can't find them. I put them somewhere safe. And they're not nowhere in sight. So I think I'll just put the word love there from our little package here. This is just, I was going to say Halloween, Valentine's. I found some of my Valentines. I'm going to just stick that right down here. Maybe I'll do that at a, I'm going to do it this way. Get it off my fingers. You can do it however way you want. Maybe it would be even cute on the envelope. I'll just put it at the bottom here. As straight as I can get it. So, see? And then you can add X and O's and things like that all around it. Now this doesn't have to be Valentine's. It can just be all about love, guys. Not everything has to be, if you do a Valentine one, saying Valentine's, okay? This can just be all about love. So I'm just adding a couple stickers here and there. Just for fun. And you want to fill it full. So we got that. That's a good start. Now we can certainly add more. But I gotta make sure all of this gets spread around, right? Now this one has a blue envelope. I haven't decided what I'm putting in this one yet. Now friends, if you want a junk journal like this, I send them out package done, like so, right? I don't add any of this. It just plain. And I have the envelopes already done. Okay, that's $25. You have the responsibility to decorate it. Someone called me on that I didn't tell you guys how much I charge. I charge $25 for just the binding and the envelopes without any of the papers. That's all up to you. So, just wanted to clarify that before I forgot, because that's what I do. All right. Then, okay, so now we have this envelope here. It needs decorations. It's so plain. I don't even know what color, if it's a gray envelope or a purple envelope. I'm assuming it's purple, but I could be wrong. It's just a color I don't use. And I have to find a little bead for that. I got this little pink heart that I can just put on that envelope. Now it's a kind of a heavy heart. Maybe that a smaller heart would be better. I'm just seeing if I got a pink heart here. And it just gives it a little bit, and of course I did that. So I added a pink heart, you see? So I made this all about love. Now I'm going to assume this is purple. We got to decorate it. So you might want to use purple beads. Let me grab my stuff. And this is the fun part of it. I was also going to show you the bag one, but we might not have time. I have time, I just don't know how late. Let me take my name tag off. I didn't realize I was still at work. Sorry. Yes, I came right from work to here. It's been a day. That's all I can say. All right. So, of course, we want this to be fun. It's all about fun. So let me find some purple. I got one purple here. I thought I had one open, so let me see. I have one that's open. I thought I did, but I could. Oh, here's some more wordage. What's it say? America the Beautiful. Well, that ain't gonna do no good. There's something that's missing. I get busy, guys, and I just stick my stuff right in here. Maybe I don't have a purple open. Sorry, I guess I was wrong. But I thought I really did. Aha. I did. I try not to open every package, though I think it'd be so much easier if I did. But I think I'd lose track. Now we want to decorate this kind of cute. And I kind of like take the first two off here. And that's kind of like going to go, we can make this into a V. Or add some beads here. Oh, I didn't show you this, and let me do that before I do forget. All right, we had our binding, right? But when we put our book together and closed it, I didn't tell you to put in a ribbon right here to close up the binding, and then you do the same thing on the back page. I believe I told you, but I wasn't sure, so I just remembered. So. Sounds good. Okay, hot glue looks like it's getting better. Now, I kind of like this heart. I'm looking here. And I kind of want it to be like half on top and then the other half underneath. I think that would be cool. Then I also have these little heart laces that have not been used. I am trying to get my stuff down where I have everything down into like, these are probably $1 at the Dollar Tree. I don't know what they are. We're going to add a little heart on here as well. And these are really thin. They're not as thick as they look. Don't know if you ever like to use them. These are just paper doilies, friends. Keep it thin. Now, how do we want to use that? Do we want 2 rounds? Do we want to have just the lace and cut out the heart? Let's cut out that heart. That would be kind of cool. So I'm cutting out this big heart out of the center. And showing you different ways I decorate. Now save this little heart so we can make a pocket out of it. We got a pocket. But we also want to decorate these little items. Now it's a little bit shy too big. Darn, darn, darn. So, how much do I want off? Well, we could put some lace here. Sorry, if I could hold that down. And then that heart can come up from this way. And we can let this go right into there with breaking off one of these little tulips or whatever these are. I don't know what you call them. Something like that. Now it can hang over the edge and everything. It doesn't have to be uniform. Okay? So we can leave it just over the edge if we want, which will be probably what I will do. All right, let's glue that part down. And then we'll make some pockets. Now that's going to go right by this pocket here. But just make sure the glue doesn't go inside this pocket. Like that. So when it's closed, we're going to take this one off too. Now let's glue these other hearts down. I did end up taking my whole hot glue apart last night. Oops, I wanted you to get where you're supposed to be. Like so. The hot glue stick I had inside this was jammed. Don't know how it got jammed, but it was jammed. Now see, it doesn't have to be perfectly perfect. I'm going to raise that up just a bit if I can. Oh, that went too high. Now we're going to cut that there and here. I'm just adding some lace. Just a little bit of glue, friends. Like that. Now at your envelope area, you're just going to cut it with your envelope. cut that off. My hot glue rolled over to my paper. No problem. And now you're going to glue down these little pieces. Now this, you know, might not be your style. Take this heart. I got my heart here. And then close that down, and then put this piece where you cut it off on the other envelope. So therefore it looks like so, right? But when you open it, it's going to just be there. See? And it has a little lace. Now on the other side, we're going to make a pocket using this pretty, well, I don't think it's all that pretty. And I kept the envelope out because then I know exactly how much I'm going to use. So I'm going to just cut it in half. It looks like a half would do really well. And I'm going to cut just a little bit above, like a fingernail above. I got 2 here. And I'm going to cut around a butterfly. And another butterfly. You see, I kind of just cut around my butterflies. Now that's going to be my back part. That's going to sit right here. And I'm going to glue that down. Now instead of using my hot glue, I'm going to try to use my tack glue. Just want to make sure I was doing the right side. I'm just going to smear that glue around. Quite a bit of glue here. I do get carried away on my glue, guys. I really do. Making sure I got all my edges, my corners, the center, everything. Now, you're going to take what's on your finger, and you're going to just go down your edge and across the bottom. This is powerful glue, so you don't have to so much worry. Put your edges together. So I got my pocket made. Flip it over, find your corner, line it up. Just a second, I got to dry my fingers and dry my table a little bit. So now I have a pocket right here. It's not a very big pocket. It's not quite dry, but it can hold something. Let's see, what do I have that it can hold for just a little bit? We'll just take another, since that's kind of purple, let's add we'll just add one of these for the moment. Just to show you that it's a pocket. And let's see, we want it. So you're going to make a pocket envelope. Okay, and then you're going to fold this over. So now you have another little card, just like that. Now I like to add something there. What do we have? We got butterflies, so probably not. Probably don't want a snowflake, though that's what I was thinking. And it's purple. So maybe we've already used this on the front here, so maybe something different than that, though it ties in. Something different. What do I got in my box? Well, we could add a fun little corkscrew here. Maybe we can bend that. We don't want to cut it off, but maybe we can just bend this around just a little bit more. Didn't quite want that bent, but it is what it is. Something fun. I don't know if that's fun. I'm just trying to bend it where it's all flattened. Like so, and I think I'll have it go top screw around, so that we want a little bit stronger glue, so let's use the hot glue. Again, just on the fastener. Just makes a cute little fastener on there, if you can see it. And that can go right in here. Now I'll write something in there. See how you fill in a pocket. Blends very nicely. Sorry, I got paper scraps all over the place. Now this envelope here, again, is pretty plain. I don't want to do the same as that one, so let's do this one maybe with I don't want it all the same. It's gold. You can put some gold in that V shape. Now you're going to have, this one's going to be all beads. So it's going to be gold. Oops, sorry. You can put some gold. Didn't realize my messages weren't on. Now some people like to decorate their things before they put it into the book. I like to do it afterwards. It's just me. Guys, turn it. These beads work like super well for just quick embellishing like this, so cut. Of course, then I cut too short or too long, so let me cut that back. And again, depending on how much you want to embellish, I'm just going to add a little hot glue here, a little hot glue here, making sure it doesn't go through. And then I'm going to lift this tip up here. Man, I got my hot glue is being mean to me today. And then that's a pink. So see, now the pink card goes with this. This has a little bit from this side. Still cute. Can add more to that. My card here, I haven't decided what I'm putting on it yet. So something simple there, right? Because this side's really busy. Maybe you don't want this side very busy. That's completely up to you. I am going to stick a heart. I think I'll put it right down by the point. Like, you know, comes down, you look at that point. Super simple. I might put a chocolate item here. I just haven't decided. So who do we all have here? We have Wayne, we have Trisha and Patricia Ann, we have Brooklyn. Great, great, great. I am so glad to see you all. All right, the next page I have a fun one like this. Look at that print. I got that all from the Brights. That's what it's called. I took everything from here. It was on clearance for $6.99. Does it have a regular price? Of course not, because it's just I wanted it. Let's see. We could use, on this page, since we have the butterfly there, we could add a birdhouse here and a bird. That would be kind of cute. Maybe the birdhouse down here and the bird flying up here, just for some fun. Maybe take this heart, stick it on the birdie. Now, just a minute. And kind of embellishing and making pockets at the same time. Stick. Stick. Stay. Super cute. And I'm just gonna I'm going to put that birdie right here, right in that center. And I'm going to put this little birdhouse right down here. This is just a little wood birdhouse, guys. Nothing over. And then I think I have a little stick to make it look like it's a what do you call that? You got it. So see, I just added some character to it. You got the butterflies and a birdhouse with a bird carrying the heart, which ties into your first page. And I could add something up here. I don't know what I'll add yet. We'll see. All right. Now, where did that page go? Oh, okay. Now this page has a pink card on the inside. The envelope is, I believe, a red. It's kind of a rose red. It's not red. Fire engine red. This is a darker red, but it will certainly work. And I'm going to do a little bit different style on this folding. I am going to cut off this one little strip here. Holy goly. They have a really very, very light line for you to cut on. And if you're blind, you might miss it. Don't worry. It'll be all fine. So you have your card. Now, instead of making a pocket, let's make a, I think a double-breasted. Yeah, that should fit. So, I like to, move over for you, they can see, give myself some workspace. Okay, so I'm going to fold. That's when I open, I like right over left. Okay. So this side is folding in a little farther over than this side. So I'm overlapping. And I'm boning it. I lost my bone. I have it. It's just not here. So now I have what I call this kind of a fold, trifold. Now I don't like how my corners are, so now I'm going to cut it so it's like so. You see that? Just makes it a little bit more exciting. Personal thought, okay? Save that. Alright, I had a little piece of, I got my junk box here, guys, so hold on. Should be a pink. Well, maybe I already used that piece. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Maybe I changed my whole mind. Do I have the rest of the flower? I do not. We're going to still use it anyway. This is kind of cute. Just gives it a really different look, right? And you can cut it back some. We're going to use one of these and we're going to glue that on to the center. It's a different look. It's a fun look, right? And then we're going to glue that on to, I'm going to even let it hang over just a little bit. So lay it down. I'm going to glue it 3/4 the way over, but not completely over. Again, I'm just using a little hot glue. Where's the stick? I'll just use a popsicle stick. So now I'm able to write a fun little message. It has a cute little flower there. It's not a perfect flower. It doesn't need to be because it's just going to get folded in a book. And you can write something inside. Or we can add this other pocket. We can cut it down. Let's cut it down. add it inside. It looks like it's going to fit just fine. Since glue took up so much space, we're just going to add a little hot glue at the bottom, hot glue on the side. Oh, hot glue didn't stick. I hit this little tiny bump here. Make sure my bottom is, that didn't seal because it took too long. Imagine that. Me taking too long. All right, envelope. We want that to go this direction. It doesn't, I guess it doesn't matter which way, but being that this is on that side, maybe this would be better on this side. Personal thought. Thin line, as thin as you can get it. Make sure you fold up your edge. Hopefully it didn't take too long to stick it. Let's see. It did take too long to stick it. Let's use some tape. This is double sticking tape. And I'll put one in the center. It's paper, it's going to hold it. I'm making sure my pocket can open. It's not a very big pocket. I took too long with my hot glue. I'm going to raise that up just a smidge over the edge. Get it straight. There we go. Can always trim off the bottom. Look how cute that is. Now you open it up and I have another pocket. Now in that pocket, let's see, will this fit in that pocket? Not quite. Darn. I was hoping so. Let's see. What could we put in there? I want a little gift of some sort. I have gifts all over the place. Let me just look in my little basket. Oh, I could give her an acorn. I got a turkey. What else is in here? This is like a junk of a junk box. Could add a turkey, or I don't think an acorn is what I want, but it's a cute idea. Reindeers, no. Oh, a key of love. Looks like so. Just needs to be repainted. That would be super cute. Make that a keychain type of thing. Add a chain on it. I did have a chain. Something cute on it. Here we go. Do this. Get in there. See, just a fun little knick-knack in here. It's so fun. Hi, Janice. Welcome. I'm going to leave that little tassel part of it out just for fun. It will sit out like so. So you're giving them a gift. Now we're going to just hot glue this right into this space. Now remember, we got this card over here. It's pink, so we can add something. We got the pink envelope, and I'll probably paint that to be other colors than yellow. I don't even know why that's yellow. It's not my color. I don't even know where it came from, to be honest. I found it in my junk drawer. And I'll just add tape here. And I'll put one right down the center. Now if you have one of those really nice little gadget things, I broke mine, so I don't have it anymore. I was a little too tough. Okay, now that's gonna go as centered as I can get it. Let me move this out so I can push it down. Super cute little box, see? And then I just close it back up. Move my tassel down a little bit. You want it to be, you want your little basket here, your book, your journal, to be full, not empty. That's why we made this so wide, so we can make it full. So when you put your back flap on, that comes from the last page here, and comes over, it will connect onto here, and I usually use a magnet. You can use ties, whatever. Okay. All right, now this page, I think I'm just going to attach, well, let's see, let's take, wonder if I can bust that off. Break. Don't have to be so hard. Cool. See, little muscles in your fingers work great. Now I'm going to add a little hot glue. That's going to be, see, it matches with the butterfly there. I'm going to glue that right on to this part here. It's hearts made into a flower with a butterfly. That's going to be on the ledge here, or I can stick it inside here. It's two gifts in one. I think I'll just add it to the outside here as a closure. And that will take more than just tape, so we will be using the hot glue. I hope I don't burn my fingers. Hot glue didn't stick. And we're going to add, let me grab a stick of some glue. I want to make sure, there we go. Want to make sure I didn't fasten it. But see, now I got my pocket with my keychain. Cute. Now you could add a little tic-tac thing. You know, a little ticky-tack if you want that to stay closed and make them open it. You don't need much. Roll it in a little ball. So now this will open here. There's my card. Now I could decorate in here and make this fancy. Let's see, what could we put? You know, we could rubber stamp this, chocolate it. It's really cool stuff. Love this idea, guys. Okay, let's go on to the next page. The next page, I have a green card inside, so I went with a green decoration. Now let's make a different kind of pocket. We have the corner pocket, we have the trifold pocket, we have the envelope pocket. Let's make this a top pocket. And I'm just using this envelope as my guide. It's going to be a little bit smaller than that pen. I'll be cutting on the inside with that line and not the outside. And the inside of this one. Now you don't have to completely, you can just fold up your edges. And I don't think I want it that high. And that's going to look kind of Christmassy, so we're going to un-Christmas the color. Okay, so I want at least one, well, that folding it would do that. This is going to be a top pocket. Opened end. And then I'm going to fold this side to about the same height. Might be a little bit more. Crease them down. Like so. I am going to trim this off just a bit. It's easier to fold longer than it is more. We're going to hot glue this corner down. You see how I did that? Okay, and then maybe a zigzag. Let's see, how do we want? Let's do this into a V. Actually, let's just cut this. And fold that back. Extra. Like so. Okay. Cute little shirt type style. Why not? Then maybe we can put on, we don't want a Christmassy. No, it looks Christmassy, doesn't it? We could put a green bow there. Just cut that off. It's not Christmassy. And it's not St. Patty's Day. Just, and this would be good like for like maybe a gift card. So see, I kind of like made it into a shirt. Where'd it go? And this is green. It's not Christmas. And this is going to be right on here. Now you can glue it or tape it. I'm going to glue this one just on its edge. I'm going to use the tack glue. It's almost out. So you glue around it. Just different ideas, filling up your pockets. I'll probably add a gift card into this of some sort, maybe to a Target, Kohl's, I don't know, I don't shop, so maybe just put money in it. Green is green, right? And green can be used on anything. Okay, so far we have, maybe you could put a gold coin in here or a special ring, a little special, I don't know, I like to put like a little candy heart or something in there. This one here, we're going to write a little letter of some sort. Here we have the pull out. Open it up. They can read a nice little part of a story maybe you have, or maybe write about a journey you did. Whichever, just fun. Then you have maybe the outdoors. Write something in here or add something for outdoors. Could add, you know, have a special box on the side with all the supplies and have them, you know, if you want to do it like a crafting book, you could add the directions here and then the box has all the stuff in it as a gift type of thing. Here you have your pop open keychain, key to your heart, right? Over here you can write in here or have something to create, right? Now these are just ideas, friends. You can make yours the way you want. I saw only just what I did yesterday is $25. You have to decorate. I'm just showing you how I like to decorate. So now we're on this page here. We are going to be using this. This is kind of a, I think they call it mauve. It could be a different color. And I thought it kind of went with this. However, I think it don't match. And I don't have anything I did that already. I don't really like this particular color. And I don't think, this is a mauve. Maybe I can just see what colors I got in my, this is my journaling box here. This is what I buy. It has the cards already cut out for you of all the colors, and then it has your envelopes as well in here. Now that's kind of mauve-y. It's mauve-y and white, so I don't have white. So that's why, I guess why I went with the beige. I think that's beige. Beige are very tan. Okay, so we're just gonna go with what's there. It's not gonna matter because they're just gonna love it. No matter what you do, whoever you give this to is going to love it. Those might be reversed. We can actually just take those two out. Okay, so we have this mauve one. Now, I like to have fun, you know that. And I love different shapes. Different shapes make people think. They make, oh wow, that was cool. How did they do that? Or, you know, things are just fun. I'm gonna move this water. Now the other day, we take those out because my stuff is on the bottom here. But remember we took those wood pieces and we put them in water and we separated them, right? So this page, I think I'm going to do that. I am going to add, I think I'll use the brown. That one's so thick. Some of these are really thick. I gotta find my F. Where's my F? There it is. Does that match? Oh, that's the dark one. I need a tan one. There we go. I'm going to use one of my clocks. One of my family friends. Let me put these back in before I lose them. These are nice containers, guys. However, the lid never stays on. Just saying. And they have a tendency to slide off my table. That's why they're on the floor. Seriously. Everything right now is on my floor. Alright. So, let's make something cool out of this with this, you know, I'm crafting time and I love family time. It's a big thing for me. Even though our family don't get together as often as we want, and it's not that we have funerals or anything like that. Our family is growing at this time, which is just amazing. My family is actually fairly small. So we're going to do this as actually another book. All right, and we're going to sew it like what we did. However, we're going to also make a pocket. I got to cut this down a little bit more because I did not cut on the line. Now this book isn't going to be huge. It's just going to be a few pages. So it isn't going to be anything too major, too hard, anything, well, not that. Where's my papers? Way over there? What? I'm just going to grab a thing of paper. Nothing overly major here. What's that? I didn't only had a few pages. Well, some girl stuck her paint down here on the floor. I wonder if we could have done that. Okay, we're going to make a small little book. And seriously, it's not hard to do. And we only want it, I'm going to make it to what this paper is. So you go over, just over the edge, right here. And now just cut it. Like I said, it's not going to be very big. And if you want to fancy it up with some, throw those, see, and it makes a perfect cover. Now just fold it in half. Now we gotta make sure it's gonna fit in to to the back. See, it fits like perfect. Oh. Now you can use lined paper or you can use regular paper. It doesn't matter. You're going to only need 2 holes. And I am going to just cut a fun little cut. So, I used my pinking scissors. I know it's only for paper. Ha! No, it's really not. It's not for paper, guys. Open that back up. I'm going to fold this up. That's going to be my outside binder. It's going to be just a paperback book, guys. Nothing over hard. You're going to take your twine. I know I have a piece of twine in here. There we go. I love my junk boxes, guys. I'm going to take my needle. Of course, I'm going to stick it through. This is a simple book. And it's going to have on the inside, that's where we're going to tie it. As you can see, I left an edge. You see that? So it's not going to be right at the edge. When you fold it, you're not going to see the paper, but when you open it, you're going to see the paper. And I'm just going to pick a spot, poke a hole. Don't pull it all the way through. Find a spot, pick a hole. Nothing hard about that, right? Carefully don't pull them all the way through. I try to get them as even as I can. And personally, I am not good at that part. But a junk journal is about pockets and fun things. And now we're going to make another pocket over this one. And I'm just going to simply tie a little knot. And I like to kind of like pull it tight and then release. And then it's pretty tight here. Now you can make this a bow. It's kind of cute. Like so. I don't leave these very long. And then I just add a tiny bit of a hot glue on that knot. Just the knot. Let that cool off. Now we got to make a envelope to go with that. Okay. That is a, oh, we didn't decorate that one, did we? Whoops. Got ahead of myself. That's okay. All right. So we want a pocket for that purple book. We're going from pink. It's a mauve, going with that. My card is tan. I have a tan envelope too. See if that's dry. Good enough. And that looks like it's going to fit, but it's going to be too big. But I just saw yes. We're going to cut it at an angle and cut it up. And we're going to cut off this much. See? Now let's see how much I need. That's going on the back of this one. So I need to cut off this little bit of a corner. Looks good. And that can fit there. And our book, of course, will sit inside that. This is so fun. I can't wait to show you how to do the bag one, guys. Now we got to decorate this a little bit. Our book is going to have family on it. That is a different color. Oops, come back here. Going to say family. I gotta make sure I put my F the right direction this time, guys. I didn't have it the right direction last time. And let's see, if I put it down here, it might get wrecked from the envelope. And it barely fits on here. Darn. It's not. I didn't want that to happen. We're still going to use it. Maybe I won't put family there. I'm going to decorate this as I'm thinking about this. We're going to add this right across that edge. This is a stickum. Pretty powerful stickum too. Watch, it won't even stick for me. I might have to recut that. Don't press down until you know you have it where you want it. Ah, just saying. It's a little off, but that's all right. That shall work. We can just put that right there. Dressed up that envelope, didn't it? I could put the time here and family down here. See if that works. Barely fits. Maybe we won't use the word family. We'll just put a time clock here. Cute, right? It's just fun, guys, just to decorate. Make sure I'm doing the right envelope. Now we're going to use some tape on this. Here's my tape. This is going to sit inside just like so. Now it's going to be a little bit bigger than my book, and that's fine, because then they can take it out easily. Now if you don't like the back part on, you can take that off, but I leave the back on. Sticks to me great. Get that out of here. Alright, pink. So you see how long it takes to do a journal. They're a lot of fun, but they can be time consuming. They're not an overnight. Now this is just like the second part. I still have to go in and write my messages or add my pictures or add whatever you're going to put into your journal. And on that book, I decided I wasn't going to put anything on it because this is just fine. I could write family itself right on there. So we got glitter on this side. Do you see how thick this is getting? See? You need it to be thick. And by adding these little fun things all the way through here is just super fun. Ladies love it. Guys, maybe not. If you can gear it towards a guy, maybe something cool can go with that. Now we got that line. Where's the rest of it? Let's, we can always do a zigzag. I'm going to just add an X. And I'm going to cut this in half. I'm not going to keep it this thick. Cut it in half. Not everything has to be big, bright, and bold. It can be small, dainty, and statement. I will come back to our messages. If not online, I'll do it separately. Whoop, don't you stick. And I'm going to make an X here. Well, I'm going to see if I can make an X. And then I have to cut that piece. Oh. How did I not cut that? Everything else cut. See, and then the other one's going to go right across this way. And of course, I'll fix the corners. And again, it's just adding a little bit of fun. Doesn't quite match the envelope because the envelope isn't square. FYI, that happens. And again, you're going to cut that little line right here at your envelope. So now you have the X, but your envelope opens. See? That cool? Do you like this? Thumbs up? guys are saying that girl, she's working so hard. And the journals take time to make. Depending on what you're looking for, if you want, you know, what you're going to add in, what your journal's for, all that kind of stuff. Now, we have 2 pages left. This is a lime green with a lime backing here. This one is a purple and a blue with a green. Oh my goodness, what colors did I pick? Okay. So I got this kind of color. I don't know what that one is. All right. This reminded me of just some fun bows. And I have all these little scraps. Maybe not these tiny, tiny ones, but I have all these. I was just going to make flat bows. Glue this on. Of course, it's not going to be as big. I'm a crafter, so I'm going to make a crafty bow. I'm just going to cut that edge off. And let's see how much room we have to make sure some fun bows can fit on there. And it looks like it will. So I'm just going to make some fun little paper bows. Again, keeping it simple. My tape on first. Bows don't take much to make. I use a lot of double stick-em tape, guys. When I journal. I made fishing journals. I've made birthday journals. I made, gosh, guys, I made so many kinds of journals. Crafting journals, those are the funnest for me because that's my interest more. Now this is just going to sit right in the center here. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. As you see. Now let's add some bows to that. Now that's not a pocket, that's just decoration. You can make it a pocket. You could take this. We could just, well, let's do that. Did you hear my thinking? We're going to fold over a full bow. And then let's cut off some of it. We'll actually cut this side off. And then let's cut, no, we'll fold that part back. Maybe not that far back. So now we'll have a little pocket. We're going to tape that down. So we're making a pocket. So you can see a pocket. Just a pocket. So I took that same front off of this and I folded it down to the back. I took the bottom and I folded it up. Now this is going to come out here. But we got to put something right across this top so you can see that it's a break. So let's use, where did that go? This will work just fine. Bling it out a little bit. them two over. Because we wanted pockets in this. That's going to go right at the top. So it has a break between, still one over. See if I can squish that in. There we go. It's kind of flexible before you really stick it. So I put it right at the top. So you will be able to see, and then you can write a message here. Family is too big. It's another one I had in there. Anything? What do I have that says something fun? Oh, we can put another word, love, there. We got space. Let's see. Green, 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 and red. Okay, it's going to be red. I'm not even sure where these words came from, but they will work. And I'm going to put it on that white spot. Just like so. Okay. Now let's tape that down. And if you can get the thin tape, I recommend that over the thick tape. Because you lose a ½ inch on one of these. Now I'm just going to set that right there. So now I have a tight, let me try to buff it out a little bit. And then I'm going to take, let's see, I need a green piece. I'm going to cut this like right here. Take my hole puncher. I actually think I want the other one. And make sure it fits. It's a very, very tight fit. So I didn't put no tape down there. Wait a second. We gotta put a piece of tape here. Very tight fit, but you could write a personal message here. Can make a bow. I thought I had a green bow in here. Just a minute. I got Merry Christmas. Oh, that would be so funny. Make this a gnome. Make a gnome. And it can become a bookmarker. Oh, let's do that. That would be fun. Oh, now let's see. I'm not going to need that much. So, make a small bookmarker. Flip it over. Probably my smallest gnome I've ever made. Going down that. It's just a small, it was just a small piece. Look at that. Okay. Then we're going to fold this in. Be a party gnome. Add a little glue to that. Arrow marks the spot, right? And then we need a little tiny bead, since he's green. We'll give it a green nose. Now, let's add a green bow. This is paper. Do I have a green bow in there? Oh, I could have swore I had another green bow. I had a ton of green bows. Sorry, it's my junk drawer. This is my junk drawer. It has just about everything all my leftovers. Here's a green bow. No, it's not. It's a green tree. Well, we could put a green tree on there. Have a better one? I do. Let's stick that one back in here. And then I'm going to put, read it or book it. I'm just putting the second one on the back. Again, guys, this is just having fun with whomever you're going to give your journal to. Even if it's your own, just have fun with it. Just have fun. That's all it's truly, truly about. I'll probably write book it in there or something. Oh, I glued down his beard. I shouldn't have done that. Come back here. See if I can lift that off. Nope. I ripped it. Darn it. We're going to glue that right back down. Nobody will know. Don't tell no soul. I might peel that off too. I don't like how that tape is working here. See if I can. Sweet. I'm going to try to peel off that tape because it's just too thick. Sometimes I can. Peel slowly. You can usually get tape off if it's within the first half hour of the time you put it on. After a half hour, it's pretty well earshot. Now I'm going to see if I can cut that. And we put that on. And I'll just put a little light glue on the bottom. Now let's see if that works. Oh, much better. Now, you can lift that up a little bit because I didn't put it all the way down. And then you have a little gnome sticking out. Again, you have this side here. But I have no more bows. Down. A red bow. Well, if we put a red bow there, I mean, it's kind of fun. I could write a story or something inside about, you know, maybe send a Christmas card. You know, make a little personal Christmas card. Again, I'm putting that right on that flap in the center, but off to the edge. Oop. Careful you don't burn yourself. Paper burns. Now guys, it's not hard to make these. Time consuming. Definitely time consuming. Alright, our last pocket other than the back one, I am going to put a red envelope in the back. It's going to be a half envelope. Like so. That's going to go on this one. But we're on this page. I guess we have 2 envelopes left. Now, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use something else. Just want to give you guys some really great ideas. Now, you guys know I love birds. So I thought I got these little bird stamps. A little touch of, let's see, I'm not going to use this envelope, so I can use this envelope. Not going to need, you only need a dot. Not going to need lots. Just wiping off my brush. You gotta figure out what side your stamp is on. Take your brush, paint over your birdie. Black would be just as fine. I don't have my black on my table. Taking off my globs. my heat kicked on, so it'll probably dry really fast. And of course I had to just touch it with my finger. Can you see it? A fun little stamp. I have more birdies here. Just gonna do them all blue. Now I do have to feel to make sure I got my birds in the right direction. So I'm blind as a bat. Super fun. I don't know if we got enough paint on there. Kind of smeared it. That's alright, it's homemade. And then I want to add, well, that's not tinsel. Where's my box? I had a little bit of tinsel in here, I know. No, that's not tinsel. Well, I could use a piece of red. Well, oh here, just like I said, just can make it kind of fun. Just glue on like he's carrying a branch. Or just, it kind of looks like a fish. Maybe that one won't work. That might be the wrong message there. And I just love little junk boxes, guys, because this is what you get to do. You get to come through it and just have fun and, you know. I'm just going to add very thin line. This will work just fine. Like he's carrying something. Get that off just a little bit. Now this sounds really silly, but people enjoy just fun, like, oh, that's kind of a cute idea. I'm trying to get it to unstick to me. Like this little birdie is carrying something. I'm going to add more to that page. I just don't have all my bird stuff here, and I know it's getting late, and I know you guys want to get to bed. I know. Okay, so we're going to cut this down just a bit. So what I do is I take this and I cut the corner off. Like so. And we're going to fold that, and that should fit perfect here. And again, I'm going to make a little slice about the center. And this time, instead of folding it down like so, I'm going to fold it inward. I pressed too early. It's all right. And I'm going to cut anything that's white out. Cutting just a little bit inward. So I have a finished edge here, but the back is going to be glued on. That's our final page here. It's going to go in right there. I am going to be using hot glue, so I got to make sure my edges are tight. And this part here needs to be glued first. Again, this is another pocket. Again, this could be for a credit card, whatever. Whatever you think it should be. One-time shot, aim and stick. That's what I do. Aim and stick. Now, we have this paper here. We could have done there, but instead I am just going to add a little bit color to this page. And, oh, I just cut my envelope I wanted. Ah! Isn't that funny? Just going to add a little page coloring here, like so. And we're going to take a snip. Let me see. I have to snip it a little farther. And I'm going to fold that. I want to make sure I get it right down to that. Come on, Ben. There we go. I think that should be about right. And I have to redo that one end. Here. Oh, that one I didn't bend far enough. Well. Stay. And again, it's about just decorating to meet. Get under there. That's why your problem is. I love it when things give me a bad time. Not. Okay. You can bend now. Now I'm going to cut off these little tips there. About that much. Stick those back in. How did the bottom get crooked? There we go. Now take your hot glue. Glue it down. Fold this side over. Now if you want, you can glue that down. I just take a little glue and just go like that. So now, there's my needle. Here is my book. Now isn't that cool? You have the front has 2 pockets here, a gold coin, a tiny message. You have your letter heart that you can put a letter in or a craft or whatever you want inside it. Here you have another spot to write a personal message. Fun little pocket. Little fun decoration to go with it. Of course, when you have it down, it works easier. Again, another message here. This side is your keychain. Here you have your outside item with a card. You don't need any extra bling on this. We have plenty of bling with those, but you could add lace if you wanted, or whatever you want. Here you have your credit card message, or whatever you want. This page, we didn't put anything on it. What? We missed a page? Well, we're gonna just, I'll think of something. We'll keep going. Here you have your book. You can write your own messages. I have them write a message and give it back to you. Here you have your X to write another personal message. Here you have your book marker. Maybe you might want to put a gift certificate in to a bookstore. Here you have a birds. I like birds. Maybe something for birds. Maybe you want to go bird watching and have a gift certificate in there. These can be very expensive, friends. And then in here, I like to put my credit cards and stuff for whatever you like. Not credit cards, but maybe gift cards. Extra coffees and such things like that. So now you have your book. The only thing you have left, I do have Made with Love here, but you might want to have something to come over the edge and close your book, right? I use magnets, and I just had them. Where did I put them this time? I just had them not that long ago. Where are my magnets? Really now? I didn't use all my magnets. Let me look, let me look. Here they are. Oh, I see, I was down to my last batch. That's all right. I use magnets. You need 2, like, you know, top and bottom. Don't want them to fall out. All right. Well, this is not the color I like. Certainly isn't going to be pretty on there. Here's my other. I'm just using my junk stuff first. I could have swore I had a piece of fabric. Hold on. I I had a special fabric here for you. I'm looking. Well, we'll use another piece of this red. I do have that. It's not what I wanted, but it's the same as this. And you're not going to need a lot. And you're going to cut it like you did a top of your envelope. I'm just going to grab an envelope. Because that's basically the size we need. Okay. So, and then we need it to be able to come up and over and connect onto here. So we're going to glue our magnet right in the center, or just a little bit beyond the center. And I just use plain old hot glue. Drop it on, press down, and let it cool. And I press to make sure it's flat, guys. Let that cool. So we know about how much we're going to need. This side's already cut in a picket style. And we need about right there. Oops. Don't know why I can't cut straight today. That should be more than enough. I'm just going to cut it across. And we'll probably cut this again. This is going to be our glue inside. I think it's about the right size. Oh, I'm an inch, half inch too big here. Let me cut another frail side off. And that should be able to glue on right here, like so. We're going to close our book, not tightly. Just want to make sure. Gonna glue that right down, right on this little ledge. And I do it like a half inch in. It's just a small book. Press it down. Don't worry, you're going to cut off anything that's hanging over. Well, maybe not with these scissors. One dot. Okay. Make sure your boxes and everything are all closed the way you want them. I'm going to cut this I still have a few things to put in, so I want to make sure I have a little bit of spring. You see that spring? I don't want it like, if I pull this like super tight, I don't want that to happen. I'm going to add a little bit more hot glue right here because I want that right to its edge. Oops, totally missed. And I'm going to press it. Now, got to remember, glue goes through fabric, so you're going to get the glue little edges on it. So you're going to want to press that down. Find where you have your magnet. I got a little hot glue on top of that. And I want it kind of loose, and that's where I want my magnet. I don't have it centered. Looking for my magnet. Put your magnet down on so you know that it's the right direction. It's a bummer when you make a mistake. Make sure it's, you know, neat. Put your hot glue on your magnet. It's a one chance deal. Okay, so you got that. Now you could have done 2 magnets if you wanted. I just decided to do 1, but 2 is just as fine. I'm going just a little bit past the corner, and I'm going to aim to over this corner. So just past my corner. See? So I have a little bit of a fold over my corner right here. Now this is where my magnet is. So now I'm going to cut this corner. Again, I'm starting just past the corner so it stays folded. I'm cutting just like I'm cutting over to that corner. And I have a locked book. You see that? And it's pinked off, so it's good. Now you could make that a little bit shorter. I might just do that, but I don't want to take off my corner because I think it's a little bit too long. That is better. And there you go. You got a cute, unlockable little book that's ready to go. Super, super cute, friends. Now these take time to make, but guys, if you have a person that really loves activities like this and you want to give them something special, this would be a really cute gift. And then I, you know, because I made it like a book, right? I put the name of my book. Now this book I put Crazy Little Thing Called Love, and I did it here and here. And on the back I put a heart. So you have your closure here. You like that? It's fun. Now if you want me to make you a book like this, unfilled, you will have to do the decorating. I will be glad to do that. I do that for $25, just the book. It will come just with the cover on it. I usually do red, but whatever kind of fabric. If you have a fabric you want to use in your book to cover your cover, you could do that. But usually I just send them as the binder and the envelopes. I use multicolored envelopes. That's how I make them. Super cute. But anyway, there you go. This is the envelope book. Okay? Now next week, because you guys are probably tired of journals, I'll show you how to do it with a bag. They're not as big. Just simple here. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. See what time I get off work. My goodness, it's been a long day. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I have my letters to write in there now, or my notes, get my gift cards. You know, I want to finish those 2 last pages, or I think there was 2 pages. I thought I had a page I didn't do here. Oh, that's the book. Oops. Didn't I have a page I didn't do? Maybe I did. Maybe I did it already. Got my little notebook. Did my birdies. I was going to add to the birdies. And then on the final page here, I just put made with love, this one says handmade just for you is the sticker that's in there. And then I sign my name at the bottom for whomever is going to get it. But super fun. I hope you like it. I hope you know, think about making one. They're fun, but they are time consuming. And when you see someone with a journal like this, you know someone spent at least, now I don't have mine done, I've done at least 5 hours already on this. That's a lot of hours on a journal. So just keep that in mind if you ever get a journal. They're very special. Anyway, everyone have a great night. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow. I don't know if you're all tired of seeing journals or if you want to see a bag journal. I'll have a couple of craft ideas and you guys can pick tomorrow of what we have. I'm just trying to use what I have around my table here so I need to do inventory at the end of the month, so I'm trying to get rid of everything that I don't need for inventory so I can just zip it out and be done. But anyway, we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks so much. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.